Hello, YouTube. And I ran into the story of Alexis Lorenze this morning. Apparently, she's in a very critical condition. She has taken a DTaP, meningitis, and pneumonia vaccine while she was having bad symptoms of this blood disorder, PNH. And whatever it is, they say it's an autoimmune disorder. It is not. It is a She's already has a compromised immune system. So this blood disorder just mean that she has almost no white blood cell, or they say platelets. Yeah, she almost has no white blood cell because her bone marrow has already been damaged before. But is it just the bone marrow? Okay. Again, she is in the hospital. She is in a very critical condition, and she is looking to sue the hospital because there was malpractice. Unfortunately, when I look at this, I know what is going on. Okay, and I have studied vaccines for more than 4 years by myself. I look at this, I know what's going on. There is no malpractice. Like even at point when listening to her, she thought the explanation by the hospital makes sense. First of all, because whatever fallacies the hospital is giving their patient, it always makes sense. If you're really interested, look into this bill by President Nixon, actually NCVIA. So, if she sue the hospital based on a vaccine claim, there will be a special court that will trial this case. And every single vaccine that they sell, whether they prescribe, aka they sell it to the patients, there will be part of the profit that goes to funding this court. So imagine how can you win in their home court? And what even when it's clearly you're gonna win, they will just settle it because the court is in their pocket. All right. So unfortunately, there's no malpractice, and the real way to fight situations like this is really understand what a vaccine is. And I have studied vaccine myself. I really understand it by now. And if there's enough interest, I will give a more detailed explanation. It's gonna be hours of explanation. Okay, but for Alexis, uh, she is in a critical condition, not because of her autoimmune disorder. There's no autoimmune disorder. She has a compromised immune system. She did bone marrow biopsies, and she was damaging her body. The biopsy damaged the body. Does that make sense? Because you poke into the spine and you take a part of it out. She was actively damaging her body when she agreed for the doctors to do biopsy. But in fact, it has been damaged long before. When I look at her picture, she apparently has some cosmetic surgeries. Look at the armpit area. Okay, I'm just offering my explanation, and I don't hope to be involved in this case at all. Okay, I'm doing it, sharing what I know because people need to know this. The chemical industry, the drug industry is messing up our world. Alexis used vitamins and drugs. She apparently got jaundice before. Jaundice is when your skin get yellow because there's a lot of bilirubin. So the liver is overworked. Also, her heart condition is not good. That if you go back, that I have already made a video explaining how your guts work, and gut health is where it all starts. So she has a really bad gut health and her organs are damaged. She has an overworked liver. She got jaundice when she takes drugs and synthetic vitamins. Also, it seems the evidence that she has been drinking too. And drinking alcohol is very dangerous, especially in women because of estrogen, their natural hormone, make it harder for their body to detox alcohol. So, long story short, when she got injected with the DTaP, the meningitis, and the pneumonia vaccines, her immune system is in a very bad state. So what happened when she got injected with vaccine? Her in normal people, your body will try and contain the poison in the vaccine that has huge amount of aluminum and lead and arsenate among other things. So her body is already weak. There almost no white blood cell or platelet. I can't pronounce that word. So her muscle cannot contain the poison from the vaccine. It will seep into the bloodstream, go to the heart, down to the lung, and then pump up to the heart again and goes to her brain. That's why she is blind in both eyes. Alexis is now blind in both eyes, and I don't think she's gonna recover from that. She might recover from bacteria attack, okay, right? Because she has an overwhelmed immune system. It was beaten, so she has swollen all over her face. That's on her skin because her immune system was not working, and bacteria and things got into her blood and started attacking. But they say it's an autoimmune disorder. That means her immune system is attacking her body. That is not true at all. Her immune system is trying to help her. Even at that stage, our body loves us very much, and it is intelligently designed by evolution. It has evolved intelligently, and what it is trying to do, it is trying to break down her muscle, resynthesize protein and enzyme that she need in order to first contain the poison, and waiting for her to start improving her nutrients. She got the right idea. She need to eat well, and she need to start healing her body, letting her body heal itself, not pumping in more drugs. Okay? And that is essentially what happened. And I hope this makes sense. It's very important. Our world is messed up by the chemical industry. All right. Also, there's a really interesting problem that I ran into recently that I really want to share. I just want to share it right here. So the complaint was, oh, our newer clothes is getting old and they're being worn easily nowadays. So did the quality of the fabric and the quality of the material is really bad right now because of the economic hardship that we're all experiencing. Well, I think is all the chemicals in our lives. So especially in our blood treatment system, we have, so we done with Alexis, right? we have calcium carbonate, CaCO3, and huge amount of chlorine in our water. That's why when we wash our clothes, uh, the calcium carbonate harden and tear through the fabric. Also, chlorine with a lot of other pollutants will make your clothes yellow, darken your clothes, and also leave bad smells. But also, one thing that's really dangerous that we are using, and especially in a synthetic cleaning product, it is used a lot in hospital environment too because of uh, the heavy oxidizing effect, disinfectant, and the other the odor. It is sodium hypochlorite. So this is what gives the cleaning power to our synthetic cleaning products. And let's look at the electron configuration of sodium hypochlorite. Sodium chloride. So the configuration of sodium hypochlorite is sodium that has one electron in the outer shell, and because it only has one electron in the outer shell, the outer shell is in general much bigger than the inner layers. The electron, the electronic shell of an atom has many layers, and the outer shell is much larger than the smaller layer. That's why the sodium tends to donate away or just expunge its outer electron. And in this case, uh, chlorine right here has 7 in its outer layer, and it tends to receive this transfer electron and complete its octet. Uh, Now chlorine is happy, but but then there's oxygen. Oxygen is not happy. It has 6 electron in its outer shell, and sharing is caring. And now chlorine and oxygen is in a relationship. Okay, because chlorine gives away 2 of its outer shell electron to oxygen to complete its octet, but this giving not giving away completely, they're just sharing. So sodium hypochlorite is like this, and this is in the crystal form. We write at NaClO, but in a solution, sodium hypochlorite undergoes electrolysis and gives you sodium plus and ClO minus in a solution. And how is sodium hypochlorite made? It is made from a poison gas. The chlorine gas, Cl2, is a poison gas, is pumped through a soda solution, caustic soda, and this is a reversible reaction. Gives you sodium chloride and sodium hypochlorite. and one water is ejected from it. And in this reaction is a reversible reaction. It's kind of important because when we increase the temperature, then the tendency is it will reverse the reaction and gives us chlorine gas. So when we use cleaning products, it is not a smart idea to use hot water, because when you use hot water with cleaning product, we see that it has a better cleaning effect, but it gives chlorine gas, and this is a poisonous gas. The chlorine will in turn, well, because you're there, right? You're inhaling this gas, and in your nose there's water, gives you hydrochloric acid in your nose, and hypochlorous acid too. See, that's not good. Hypochloric acid is one of the stronger acid that exist in your stomach, and your stomach is specially made to contain strong acid. You don't want it in your nose. And also, when you're cleaning, there's water on your hand too. That's why you should use rubber gloves. Okay? Yeah, a lot of dangerous chemicals. So this is also used in the hospital or somewhere, a public place, to clean up, because sodium hypochlorite easily turn into sodium chloride and atomic oxygen. This is extremely dangerous, and to encapsulate, to describe how dangerous it is, atomic oxygen from sodium hypochlorite was used in World War One as a chemical weapon, and right, and at a concentration of 0.003 to 0.006, it damages your mucous membrane, aka your nose, your eyes. It can cause blindness too at this low concentration. But when the concentration is 0.1 to 1%, this is dead, right? It kills. So that's why it was a chemical weapon. And there's also another case, like people sometimes add lemon juice or vinegar to cleaning products because it makes it stronger, right? What happens here is you are increasing the concentration of hydrogen plus, right? Because it's acid. Hydrogen plus react with sodium hypochlorite, gives you, this is also a reversible reaction, gives you Na plus and hypochlorous acid, HClO. You see, it's all connected, and right, it's right here, hypochlorous acid. So imagine there is residue of your cleaning products and it comes into contact with your fabric, your clothes, it damages it. Not only that, it is not suitable it has a strong oxidizing effect. It is a disinfectant, is a deodorant, and it is a terribly strong bleach. Okay. Anyways, there's a lot to talk about how how much chemicals that we are abusing right now, and it's all affecting our health. All right. Thank you for listening.